You're listening to the SS Experience on S&G.
Arch Manning, man. So, Arch Manning, he's not the son of Peyton. He's not the son of Eli. He's the son of Cooper Manning, which is the third Manning. I think he's like the middle Manning for real. Or it might be the oldest Manning. He might be older than Peyton, maybe. I forget, but I know he's older than Eli. So Cooper Manning was a wide receiver, but I think he had like a neck injury or a leg injury, something like that kind of derailed his attempted pro career. So basically, if you can't beat him, create one. So his son is Arch Manning, named after Pawpaw or Daddy, Archie Manning. You know what I'm saying? Archie Manning was the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints back in the day when they was the Aints. It was like he was balling, everybody else was trash. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of a crazy situation there. So in college football, everybody got, I think it was $600 and a copy of the game. Everybody throughout college, everybody got it. Arch Manning was like, nah, I'm good. You know who I am. You know who my family is. I'm not doing that. So he waited it out for about 4 months. And, right before the game was about to drop, EA Sports gave him $50,000 and an 87 rating. Now, think about that for a second. He's not the starting quarterback of Texas. I forget how to pronounce his name, but I know his name is number 3. It begins with E, like E-W-E, so whatever. I forget how to pronounce his name. But he is the starting quarterback of Texas. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he's on the cover. Like, it's like him, Travis Hunter, and something Edwards, his number 7 from Michigan. So they're all 3 on the cover. So you're telling me that the backup quarterback for Texas got $50,000 and an 87 rating and had a chance to shoot a commercial? That sets a bad precedent. And this is why. Because the next quote unquote star, athlete ain't gonna take $600. He's gonna be like, hell no. You gave him $50,000. And you gave him a dope rating because, come on, he's a backup. He hasn't played that many snaps in college. At best, he should be a 73. At best. Not because he's not skilled, it's because there's not enough. We don't know what you can do. We're assuming because your name is Manning, and again, you're not Peyton's boy, you're not Eli's boy, you're Cooper Manning's boy. We don't know. I just think that sets a bad precedent because, again, the next star athlete is going to see that and be like, "No, I'm not taking 600, bro. You're gonna have to roster player 99 me like Jordan and NBA Live 98 and 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do that." And that's what the college football game tried to get away from. It was like, okay, this new situation, we're going to put y'all names on it. Because back in the day, they couldn't do that because they would have to pay. And you couldn't pay the players. Players couldn't make their own money off their name, image, and likeness, which is one of the reasons why college football stopped after the 2014 game. Because they couldn't. It just wasn't wiggling. It just wasn't wiggling anymore like that. You know what I mean? So now you got the name, image, and likeness, the NIL. Like I said, every college player that's on the game. Now, I don't know about the people who aren't on the game because they said that HBCUs are on the game, but you have to like download a special roster or something like that. Super duper weird. I think because, they said like no FCS teams or HBCU teams, you know what I'm saying, which all of that is FCS, but none of them are automatically on the game like that. It's just obviously your Power 4 schools, your Group of 5 schools, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna set a super bad precedent that. And this is my thing too, and I'm gonna end it on this note real quick. Arch Manning comes from money. Now again, Cooper Manning doesn't have bread like, Eli and Peyton, but I think he's done good for himself in whatever career that he has. I think Pawpaw, you know what I'm saying? Good old Archie Manning has a decent amount of bread on deck, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, you're good, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can always hit up his uncles. Uncle Peyton, Uncle Eli, let me hold something. And they got it like that, you know what I'm saying? They gonna look, I got you know what I'm saying? And they got it like that. So it's just weird that the person who comes from the most privilege in college football that doesn't get any playing time currently got the most money and a very, very favorable rating. And I'm saying, and again, I'm forgetting Shedeur Sanders and Shiloh Sanders, you know what I'm saying, Deion's boys. But guess what? You haven't heard any reports of them because just think about it like this. You think Deion Sanders is going to let, you know what I'm saying, EA Sports give his sons $600 a piece and a copy of the video game? And that's Deion fucking Sanders' kids? That's why I said Arch Manning isn't Peyton's boy. He's not Eli's boy. He's Cooper Manning's boy. Shedeur and Shiloh is Deion Sanders' boys. But we didn't hear anything about them getting $50,000 in a favorable rating. I mean, I think Shedeur Sanders is like a 92, 93 or something like that, which is pretty cool. But you're not hearing them getting like 50 grand or whatever. That story, shit. Whoever leaked that story about Arch Manning needs to be fired and shot because it just sets a bad precedent. Because I'm telling you right now, players I'm telling you now, again, you have to have cachet. If you're just a regular dude that's playing college football at Kennesaw State University, at Georgia State University type shit, yeah, you're going to take the 5. I mean, you're going to take the 6, and you're going to take the video game, and you're going to be in your dorm room, you know what I'm saying, with your oodles and noodles, you know what I'm saying, running the game, you know what I'm saying, talking shit like, hey, I'm better than you. That's what the game says. I'm better than you. And you know what I'm saying, and you pretty much go from there or whatever. So
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.